The movie began with a huge swimming pool in which people were swimming. A girl named Bree came out of the pool and checked her blood sugar before jumping into the pool again. This was Katia Aquatic Pool. Bree's sister, Jana, parked her car outside the pool, and before getting out of the car, she placed her mobile phone inside a small cupboard in the car and then entered Fitzpatrick Aquatic Pool. She went close to the side of the pool where Bree was swimming and sat on the edge. Bree got out and asked how she was doing with her rehabilitation. Jana was a drug addict and had been in rehabilitation for 3 months and 14 days. Bree jumped into the pool again and told Jana to join her. Jana also began to swim along with Bree. The owner of the pool, McGrady, was attaching a poster about the public holiday on a wall. He came close to Jana and Bree and told them to get out of the pool because it was closing. He then went to the lost and found department, where he discovered that one of the workers, Clara, was stealing from there. He let Clara go after warning her that this was the last time he would allow such behavior and that she should not do it again. Both Bree and Jana got out of the pool and began drying themselves. Then Bree looked into her bag for her ring, but she was unable to find it. It was the ring her fiancé David had given her. Jana told Bree that she might have forgotten the ring at home, but Bree was sure she had brought it and placed it inside the bag before getting into the pool. So Jana began to look into the pool and suddenly saw a ring stuck in the pool drain and told Bree about it. Bree quickly jumped into the pool to get the ring. She dived down and tried to pull the ring out of the drain, but it was stuck. Jana also jumped into the pool to help Bree. Both of them tried their best to get the ring out of the drain. At that moment, McGrady pushed a button, and suddenly the water began to move through the drain, causing Jana's hair to get stuck. Bree tried to pull Jana's hair out of the drain. Meanwhile, McGrady was finishing up his work to close the pool. He came to check the area and seeing no girls around because they were both under the water, he assumed the pool was empty. Therefore, he closed the pool with the fiberglass cover by entering the password in the control room and then left, locking the door. When Jana and Bree came up, they saw that the entire pool was covered with the fiberglass lid that they could not lift. They decided to shout for help, but there was no one around. They realized that nobody would come for at least 2 to 3 days. They tried to break the glass cover, but it did not break because it was made of fiberglass. Jana began to panic, but Bree tried to calm her down and told her that they would find some way out of the pool. Jana noticed a small hole in the fiberglass cover and tried to move her hand through it. The hole was so small that even her hand could not fit through. Jana again began to panic. Bree told her that she was afraid as well, but they needed to calm down and find a way out. Bree found a piece of fiberglass in the pool and tried to make the hole bigger with it, but the fiberglass was very strong and it did nothing. Bree looked at Jana and told her not to worry because her fiancé, David, would call her, and if she did not answer, he would come there to find her. But this did not relax Jana, and she continued to get angry. In anger, Jana admitted that she was jealous of Bree and her life because Bree had everything she wanted. Bree told her that she had a life with David now and told her to look after herself. In anger, Jana told Bree again that she was jealous of her life and then threw Bree's ring into the swimming pool. Hearing that, Bree got angry and told her to look at what she had done to both of them. Bree dived down into the pool to get her ring out of the drain and was able to retrieve it. She also came up with an idea to escape. She swam up and told Jana that if they were able to remove the drain cover, then they could use it to break the fiberglass cover because the drain cover was stronger. Jana told her that she was getting scared of the water and could not dive down. Both of them began to feel hopeless, and after some time, Bree developed a headache. Jana asked if she was all right. Bree told Jana that she had been diabetic for 3 years, and if she did not take her insulin injection for some time, she could go into a coma. Hearing that, Jana began to feel bad for Bree. She again took the piece of fiberglass and put all her effort into enlarging the hole. Then Bree also tried to increase the size of the hole. Suddenly, they heard someone nearby and began shouting for help. It was Clara, who had come to steal something. When she heard Bree's phone ringing inside her bag, she came over, looked inside the bag, and found some cash, an ATM card, and a mobile phone. Clara heard screaming. She come close to the pool and realized that the 2 girls were trapped inside the pool. Clara moved inside the controller room and turned off the camera. Then she moved close to the pool and asked them about the mobile password, saying that she wanted to call someone for help. Jana tried to stop Bree, but Bree thought that Clara was going to call for the ambulance or police, so she told her the password. Clara opened the mobile and began to look at the picture of Bree with her fiancé, and then look at some of our charts. Then Clara sat down close to the pool and began to tell them that she was recently released from the jail and did not even have money to pay the rent of the house. Hearing that, Jana began to get angry and asked that what they can do about this. Clara began to blackmail them and told them that to tell her the password of ATM, because in this way she will be able to get some money and she will also help them so they would be alive. Hearing that, Jana screamed out that they would not tell her the password, but Bree, realizing that this is the only chance to get out, told Clara the password. Hearing the password of the ATM, Clara got up and left the place, leaving them two dying inside the pool. The health of Bree was getting bad. If she did not receive her insulin sooner, she went into the coma. Hearing that, she moved towards Bree and hugged her. Till night came. Clara went there again and began to peek through the hole inside the pool, and then began to shout angrily at Bree that she did not told her that there were only $80 in her bank. She got up angrily and told them that she would not help them, and now they are going to die there. Hearing that, Jana got angry and broke the fiberglass piece that they had to make to sharper and called Clara, that they had something important to tell her. Hearing that, Clara moved her ear close to the hole in the swimming pool, and Jana stabbed the glass fiber piece in Clara's ear. Blood began to come out of her ear. Clara let out a loud scream, and then went to the washroom to look in the mirror and began cleaning the blood from her ear. Furious, Clara went to the control board and opened the passage for chlorine gas into the pool. Jana and Bree began to suffocate. Bree started to lose consciousness and collapsed, but Jana held her up above the surface. After some time, Clara realized that if Jana and Bree died this way, she might end up in jail for being involved in their deaths. She quickly returned to the system and stopped the chlorine gas, then walked back to the pool and told Jana and Bree that this was their last chance to get out. Clara demanded that they give her something valuable if they wanted to survive. Bree had only one thing of value left, her ring, which was very close to her heart. She moved close to the hole and pushed her ring through it. However, Clara deceived them again and left them there to die. Jana, already expecting Clara's betrayal, knew this would happen. Meanwhile, Clara was looking through Bree's phone and saw several messages from David saying that if Bree did not reply soon, he would call the police to search for her. Hearing this, Clara went into the control room and entered the coordinates to remove the fiberglass cover, but it did not move because the code seemed to have been changed. She returned to the pool and told Jana and Bree that McGrady must have changed the password to unlock the cover, so she could not help them. Saying this, she left. By now, Bree's health was getting worse with every passing minute. Seeing her condition, Jana gathered her courage, dove deep into the pool, and tried to remove the drain cover. She put in all her effort but was unable to lift it. She resurfaced, then grabbed the towel wrapped around Bree's hair, dove back down, tied the towel around the drain cover, and pulled with all her strength. This time she managed to remove it. Then Jana used all her strength to strike the fiberglass cover with the drain cover, and finally the glass broke. Jana quickly climbed out of the pool, gasping for air, and pulled Bree out as well. She searched for Bree's insulin shot, found it, and injected it to stabilize her. Suddenly, Clara appeared, pointing a gun at them, intending to kill them because she believed they would inform the police about her. Hearing this, Jana began to cry and begged Clara, telling her that she had no one other than her sister. Hearing this, Clara broke down in tears and dropped the gun. Jana quickly took Bree's phone from her bag and called an ambulance. Clara also returned the ring to them. Jana told Clara to leave before the police arrived, so Clara left. The movie ended with Bree regaining full consciousness. She found herself on an ambulance stretcher with Jana standing beside her. Bree smiled at Jana and hugged her, saying that she had been sure Jana would save her. Jana handed Bree her ring back and told her that she had defeated the monster.